Because of a misunderstanding, I hated Shen Buyi for 5 years. On the day I learned that she was going to elope with someone else, in a fit of rage, she actually killed me. The result happened to be exactly what I wanted. Pregnant with my child. I was determined to have her abort the child. Until the woman who controls the country's economic lifeline kneeled before me. With red eyes, she begged me to allow her to give birth to this child. Finally, I agreed. But the condition is to let her go. Until I accidentally learned the truth. I just discovered. It turns out I hated the wrong person. So I chose to go back to China that night. It was already midnight when we got off the plane. She pulled 2 suitcases, glancing at the villa in front of her. Then walked to the door and entered the password. These 5 years. All of Shen Buyi's passwords. It's our wedding anniversary. Including mobile phones and computers. She has never changed. Thinking. I pushed the door open. Entering the scene is darkness. In the past when I came back, Shen Buyi always holds the child. Sit on the sofa and wait for me. No one is home this time. I'm a little uncomfortable with running the business. But I came back secretly this time. Plus I'm running around all night. Really a little tired. I didn't call her. After washing, I went to bed. In a daze. I seem to hear downstairs. There is the sound of engines and footsteps. I don't know how long I slept for. I always feel like someone is watching me. Think of this. I instantly got goosebumps. Then she sat up suddenly. After turning on the bedside lamp, I just discovered Shen Buyi sitting by my bed and looking at me. Still holding my hand. Shen Buyi didn't expect I will wake up suddenly. She was panicked. Quickly let go of your hands and stand up. You stayed up most of the night. What are you doing in my room? Don't you know that people can scare people to death? Sorry. I didn't mean it. I just came back and saw. There is your luggage downstairs. No, you are back. I just wanted to come up and see you. Classical Chinese. I turned on my phone. It's 1:30 in the morning now. Why did you come back so late? But Shen Buyi didn't expect I will care about him. She was so quiet that he froze. After a while, she came back to his senses and heard he spoke. Because recently the company. I'm quite busy with a new project. Came back late. I will take Xiaoning. Sent to grandma's house. Why are you coming back? Didn't say anything in advance. I can take her back. I'm not saying you come back. Must tell me. Tell me in advance. I can take Xiaoning back to accompany you. I looked at Shen Buyi's expression. Over and over again. Can't help but be a little funny. Thinking about how handsome I am. How could Shen Buyi be so scared? I see. Let Xiaoning come back tomorrow. It's late today. You should also go to rest early. Wait until I finish saying this. Shen Buyi immediately revealed. Happy expression. She nodded vigorously. The blind person replied hello. It's obvious. My attitude today. Make him a little flattered. Looking at the door with green eyes. I bowed my head silently. Sighed. Early next morning. After I went downstairs, I saw Shen Buyi sitting at the dining table. But even though she is unsmiling. But what do I think? They all look like elementary school students, deliberately made straight. Want to win the favor of the teacher. Looking at. I couldn't help but burst out laughing. Hear movement. Shen Buyi turned his head. I became visibly nervous. I don't know where to put my hands. After seeing me walk into the dining table. After sitting down, she became even more nervous. We had rarely eaten together before. Let alone sitting so close. She saw me acting strangely. I'm afraid of the next second. The word divorce will appear. Fortunately, I didn't say anything. Just looking at the sumptuous breakfast in a daze. I'm afraid you just came back from abroad. Not used to domestic breakfast. I asked my aunt to cook both Chinese and Western food. You don't have to go to such trouble anymore. Just make Chinese food. I haven't had Chinese food in a long time either. Okay. Then I'll tell my aunt in a moment. After speaking, he carefully watched my face. Seeing that my expression doesn't change at all. Just breathed a sigh of relief. I touched the plate. I found it was still hot. So I looked at the time again. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Did you just get up too? Why are these still hot? But how dare Shen Buyi tell the truth? In a world I don't know. Shen Buyi doesn't know. When will I wake up? She is afraid of missing me. I simply pushed out everything in the company. Starting at 6 o'clock in the morning. Just sit at the dining table and wait for me to come down. Breakfast was heated over and over again. I'm afraid I can't eat when I wake up. Yes, I just got up. I don't want to have him. I nodded and picked up the chopsticks. It's more than 9 o'clock. Don't you have to go to work today? The company is not busy today. No need for me to go. Heard this. I eat like a meal. After all, I remember she said it last night. The company has been very busy recently with new projects. But I didn't expose her either. When will Xiaoning come back? Be back soon. I called my parents. Let the driver send it back in a while. I nodded again. Since getting married, I don't like Shen Buyi. Of course I don't like it either. Everything about Shen Buyi. For Shen Buyu's father and mother. We only met once when we got married. Over the years, it's all Shen Buyi in the middle. Mediate my relationship with my parents. But it's different now. I plan to ease the relationship with Shen Buyi. Just go see his parents. After a meal, I just sit on the sofa and play with my phone. Shen Buyi pretended to be very busy. Throw the dishes into the kitchen. Then walk back and forth beside me. She was so worried that he didn't dare to step forward for a long time. He wants to ask me. And I'm afraid that if I talk too much, I'll be unhappy. Finally he retreated cowardly a few meters away. Get ready to go upstairs to the study to handle official business. I have to take action. See, she is leaving. I stopped him immediately. Shen Buyi, do you have anything to say to me? Shen Buyi was flattered. He didn't expect me to notice him. I want to ask you. How many days will I stay when I come back this time? Have no idea. We'll stay for a while. I'm on vacation. I won't be working in the next few months. Shen Buyi originally had no hope. So wait until I finish. He vomited subconsciously. But the next second, he raised his head in disbelief. Etc. Months. Shen Buyi even felt that she heard wrongly. Since we got married. If I can't help it, I won't. And even if I see him, I never took the initiative to talk to him. So have you been living at home these past few months? Then do you want to buy something back? Wrong. I will give it to you every month. Replace the inner room with a new one. Then make a recipe. I will. Stop. You don't have to go to such trouble. The place I live in now is quite good. No need to change anything. Seeing me interrupting him impatiently. Only then did Shen Buyi realize. I talk too much. He stamped his foot in annoyance. Shen Buyi. Can you calm down? It only takes a few months to make you so happy. Calm down. Don't get too excited. Otherwise it will annoy you during the break. She was thinking. Just about to apologize to me. Then the mouth hasn't opened yet. There was an engine sound outside. Followed by rapid footsteps. The girl outside was running and shouting. Mom, is Dad back? I heard a scream. I quickly got up and walked to the door. When I walked to the lobby, I saw a famous singer, Fang Xiaoning ran towards me. That's my daughter. My Fang Xiaoning. When I and Fang Xiaoning ran to me, suddenly stopped. After making eye contact, I saw Xiaoning's eyes twinkling. Soon I squeezed out tears. Dad, come back this time. Are you leaving again in a few days? See the scene. I'm at a loss. Just frozen in place. A few seconds passed. I stiffly reached out and touched his head. Xiaoning, would you please stop crying? Dad will leave when he comes back this time. Stay home with you and Mom. Okay, but hearing this, Shen Buyi and Fang Xiaoning were both stunned. Even if they try hard to figure it out, they can't figure it out. I always hate you. How could you say such gentle words? But Fang Xiaoning still wants to. Although she was confused, he didn't think much about it. But Shen Buyi is different. He is frightened. Afraid that I would please him like this. It's for divorce. So he chose to escape. Without saying a word, he handed it upstairs. Watching his leading figure. I'm a little confused. Just the most important thing now. The first thing is to repair the relationship between me and Fang Xiaoning. So I will help Xiaoning first. Take off your school bag and put it on the sofa. Then scratched his nose. Dad came back this time and brought you toys. Do you want to go see what it is? Xiaoning heard this. I suddenly lit up. Not quickly. Okay. What gift is it, Dad? I didn't speak. Sold out. Finally, I carried her upstairs to look at the gifts. And this way, Fang Xiaoning is holding onto my clothes tightly. His head is buried in my chest. It turns out that Dad's arms are like this. So warm. Mom is different. Mom's doesn't feel comfortable at all. Thinking about it, Fang Xiaoning made up her mind. I don't want my mother to hug me anymore. After I carried Fang Xiaoning to the bedroom, she took out a big box from the suitcase and handed it to him. Inside is a limited edition full set of dolls. Fang Xiaoning happily smacked my face immediately. Watching the little girl dancing. I subconsciously touched my face. Then he smiled unconsciously. After this, I played with Xiaoning all morning. Wait till mealtime. I also put him in the baby chair. Feed him little by little. What I don't know is, Xiaoning can eat by herself long ago. But for the sake of enjoyment, I take care of you. He quietly threw his chopsticks and spoon away. And Shen Buyi on the side saw. All my attention is on Fang Xiaoning. He hummed a few times. I took a few big bites of rice. Fang Xiaoning was happily enjoying the smell of my head. Feeling a sudden drop in body temperature. 1 second. Found that his mother was. She was so frightened that he spoke immediately. Dad, I can eat by myself. You should eat first too. The food got cold after a while. Okay, then you have to eat it slowly. Dad will help you pick out the fish bones first. After eating. Our family of 3 is sitting on the sofa watching TV. Shen Buyi looked at the big and small people next to him. My mouth is almost crooked with smile. Then he carefully looked at the sofa behind me from behind and put his hand on it. It's like he's hugging me tenderly. Then he glanced at me quietly again. I didn't notice it. He secretly began to twist her body. After a while, Shen Buyi turned his head. I saw Xiaoning's little head being shaped bit by bit. So he rolled her eyes. Fang Xiaoning, it's time for you to take a nap. I watched TV fascinated. Hear sounds. Only then did I realize that there was Fang Xiaoning next to me. When I lowered my head, I found that his head was about to fall to the ground. At this time Xiaoning heard Shen Buyi calling her. After he raised his head, just reached out and hugged me. Dad, can you put me to a nap? Heard this. I suddenly felt a little stiff. Don't know how to speak. Because before that, I have never coaxed a child. Fortunately, Shen Buyi spoke up in time to help me out. Fang Xiaoning, go take a nap. Hearing Shen Buyi reject him, Xiaoning felt extremely wronged. But I just want my dad to put me to sleep. Dad never put me to sleep. Kindergarten classmates. They are all coaxed to sleep by their mothers and fathers. But I'm not as busy as my dad at work. The time you spend with me is very little. Finally came back. Impossible. Can you stay with me more? I listened to Fang Xiaoning's accusation. My heart melted instantly. Although I don't like Shen Buyi. But Fang Xiaoning was an accident. So I hurried forward. Hold Fang Xiaoning in your arms. Patting her back. Baby, stop crying. Mom and Dad will never be separated. My father was too busy at work before. It's Dad's fault. Dad will coax Xiaoning every day from now on. Is it good to sleep? Fang Xiaoning classical Chinese. Wipe away tears. Blinking and looking at me with big eyes. Is what you said true? Will you never be separated from your mother? It's true. Dad swears. I believe Dad. Then Dad can do it every day from now on. Put me to sleep? Good. Man, I see no ways back. Dad, please take Xiaoning upstairs to take a nap, okay? The next second after finishing speaking, I hugged Fang Xiaoning and went upstairs to take a nap. Shen Buyi was left alone on the sofa. But now she's not in the mood at all. Show your fault to your own woman. At this moment, she kept thinking about what I just said. Then she was in disbelief. Pinched myself. After realizing it was not a dream, she just came back to her senses. Other side. I put Fang Xiaoning on the bed. Closed the curtains again. After lying next to Fang Xiaoning, I started to feel helpless. Don't know what to do. She saw that I had no experience. On the contrary, it comforted me. Dad, can you tell me a bedtime story? After I finally coaxed Fang Xiaoning to sleep, I went downstairs and drank a lot of water. While no one is around, I'm thinking about how to get along with Shen Buyi in the future. It's impossible for Shen Buyi to let me go. And I have no idea of divorce. In fact, put aside feelings. Shen Buyu's face suits me very well. Thinking, I plan to do my best to compensate Shen Buyi. This first step, just cultivate your feelings well. So I decided to cancel the system of sleeping in separate rooms. So I sneaked into the guest room barefoot. I plan to sink the things that will never change, little by little. Move it all to my bedroom. However, on my third trip, when passing by the study, I happened to be caught by Shen Buyi who opened the door. At this time, I still have Shen Buyi's underwear in my hand. Follow her line of sight and look down. My face is red. Silent for a few seconds. I spoke hesitantly. I just thought I was back. I want to give Xiaoning a complete childhood. Tell her we won't be separated. That first step, we have to live together. Right. I thought Shen Buyi would be shocked. We'll be furious. We'll call me a BT. But she didn't. After she looked me over. First frowned. Then he knelt down and rubbed my feet. Why don't you wear shoes? What to do if you catch a cold? In the bedroom, Shen Buyi forcefully pushed me to the bed. Then I picked up a tissue and wiped the soles of my feet. Fangxiu, if you decide. If you want me to move in, I'll tell Mom Chen later. Just let the mediocre people move. But have you really thought about it? Shan Buju, I'm coming back this time. It's because I found out. That incident 5 years ago. It has nothing to do with you. Sorry, I've misunderstood you for so long. I will treat you and Xiaoning well in the future. Although I may not be able to help it now. Give you the feeling you want. But give me time. I will work hard. May I? The words just fell. Shen Buyi suddenly stood up and hugged me. I can clearly feel it. There was something moist. Fell on my neck. Then a few seconds passed. Shen Buyi's body began to tremble. Thank you. Fangxiu. Thank you for giving me a chance. While he was talking, holding each other tighter and tighter, I thought about it. Hug him too. Pat his back gently to comfort him. After a long time, Shen Buju calmed down his emotions. He stood up and rubbed his red eyes. A while. Just let Mrs. Chen move the things. You should take a rest first. I'm going to work. I nodded. Look at his teary eyes. After hesitating for a few seconds, I touched his face. Kissed him on the eyes. The next moment, I heard Shen Buju's breathing become urgent in an instant. Immediately afterwards, as thrust coming, I fell on the bed again. In sight, Shen Buyi's face becomes tighter and tighter. To the end. I can't see anything anymore. Until half an hour later. Shen Buyi just separated from me. He reluctantly wiped my mouth. Fangxiu, I'm going to work first. I was deprived of oxygen. Nodding vaguely. After he leaves, I just realized what happened just now. Shen Buyi's mouth is so soft. So comfortable. But, why is he such a good kisser? Just thinking about it, my cell phone suddenly rang. The caller is my good brother Wang Dadong. He learned about my return. I couldn't wait to call. Invite me out to dinner. I thought about it. Shen Buyi has already gone to the study room, and Fang Xiaoning, who is sleeping, realized that I am fine now. Just hardened up. However, when I go, just one afternoon, when I get home, it's already night. Just opened the door to the villa. I saw Fang Xiaoning crying so hard. And Shen Buyi squatted in front of him. Wipe his tears. Stop crying. Dad will be back soon. Shall we eat first? Don't want. Did Dad lie to me? He just lied to me. He clearly said, will not be separated from us. Now he's gone again. Not long after I left the house, Fang Xiaoning woke up. He first played in the bedroom for a while, thinking I should have woken up too. So I ran to my bedroom. Turns out there was no one inside. Then he searched all the rooms. No trace of me was found. Fang Xiaoning cried immediately. He ran to the study in panic to find his mother. Shen Buyi heard that I was missing. Too panicked. Think about my abnormality today. He tremblingly took out his cell phone and called me. But he hit several times in a row. I didn't answer. See this. Shen Buyi twitched in pain. He held onto the desk to steady himself. While dialing the number of special assistants Wa. Let him block the airport. View monitoring. Order him to see me. Catch me right away. Then he sorted out his emotions. Look at Fang Xiaoning. Xiaoning, go and play by yourself for a while. Dad said you should be good. He'll be back soon. Really? Will my obedient father come back? Real. Mom promises you. It turned out that several hours passed. There was no news from me until dinner time. Call me again. Still no one answered. Now Xiaoning couldn't stand it anymore. Me standing at the door. Hear the heart-rending cries of the little girl. I hurriedly took off my shoes and couldn't run away. Running and shouting. Dad is back. Who said that? Don't want our baby anymore. Shen Buyi and Fang Xiaoning Wenyan hurriedly turned back. After seeing me, Fang Xiaoning takes one step. Shen Buyi has already taken 3 steps. He stopped and rushed to me. Jumped into my arms. After I showed my gun several times, only then did he catch him steadily. Shen Buyi buried his head in my neck. Shrink inward. While smelling my scent. Where have you been? Why give it to you? I made so many calls and didn't answer them. I went to see Wang Dadong. I was so tired after coming back yesterday. The phone has not been charged. When the results came out, the phone is turned off. Shen Buyi made a dull buzz. They hugged each other for a while before letting go. After he backed away, the little guy rushed up to me and hugged my legs. Crying and whispering accusations. Dad, why did you come back so late? I thought you didn't want me again. I knelt down and looked straight at Fang Xiaoning. Rubbed his face. Baby, Dad said he won't leave. I just really don't want to leave. Trust Dad, okay? Okay, very late. Let's go eat first. After eating, Shen Buyi and I played with Fang Xiaoning for a while. I took him to take a bath and go to bed. After Fang Xiaoning fell asleep, I went downstairs and poured a glass of warm water. Send it to Shen Buyi who was working in the study. Why are you here? Come and bring you a glass of water. Don't be too late. I have something to ask you. Shen Buyi was hard on one side, while pulling me to the sofa. I watched Shen Buyi sit on my lap. Take advantage of the situation and hold his waist. Then I thought about my words. Shen Buyi, I think since we want to get along like a normal couple, let's take a closer look. I want to ask you. Before me, how many boyfriends have you had in total? I don't. You are the only one from beginning to end. Then why is your kiss note so good? Heard this. Shen Buyi was fierce. But after a few seconds, his body relaxed. Then he touched my mouth. Because it's my baby you're kissing. So I ignored Zitone. My heart was pounding at these words. Even the ears are starting to feel hot. So I quickly pushed Shen Buyi away. Stand up. Just find an excuse and run away. But Shen Buyi doesn't want to let go of this innocent little boy like me. He followed closely. Chased me to the bed. After some fun, we took a shower and went to bed one after the other. After turning off the lights, I glanced at Shen Buyi under the moonlight. Shen Buyi's sleeping posture is very correct. Lie down straight. Fold your hands on your abdomen. The only shortcoming is, there's a little distance between us. So I was careful. Move closer to him little by little. I spent more than 10 minutes. Only then did we successfully bring our bodies together. But I'm not satisfied. After waiting for a long time, I found that Shen Buyi didn't respond at all. Just pushed the envelope. He simply turned over and put his hands on his body. A few more minutes passed. After I made sure that Shen Buyi really fell asleep. The other hand went directly through his neck. Then put his arm around his shoulders.